Hello everyone, this is Ninja Girl Sakura here, back with another Yashahime Princess Half Demon review. This past weekend we got Season 2, Episode 15, Moroha family together again. And right off the bat, I love this episode. I love it so much. These past two episodes, I've absolutely adored. Because it's given me what I've been wanting since before the series even came out. You know, when the synopsis was first revealed and we learned that for some reason Inuyasha and Kagome were not around for Moroha. These past two episodes have given me what I've been wanting since we read that. Inuyasha, Kagome, and Moroha together as a family, and it's just perfect. It's adorable and the sweetest thing in the entire series, I think. One of the sweetest things that I think I've ever seen the entire series. It was perfect. But yeah, let's get into the details, shall we? So, obviously, this episode picks up right where the other one left off, with Kagome hugging Moroha, Inuyasha walking up, surprised to see Moroha again, and Towa and Setsuna, of course, they're both there as well. And yeah, Inuyasha still kinda doesn't know what to really say to Moroha, but he does pick up on the fact that Towa and Setsuna have to be related to Sesshomaru because he can smell Sesshomaru's scent. Figured that would happen. And yeah, obviously Towa and Setsuna admit to it. And Kagome is actually shocked to see them because, well, obviously it had been a while. And she tells Towa and Setsuna that she was actually the one who helped deliver them. So, that was sweet. So, Auntie Kagome, very adorable. And, obviously, Towa and Setsuna thank her, you know, and are happy to meet her. But then, we see Inuyasha and Moroha glaring and growling at each other. But it's not because they're mad at each other or anything. They seriously do not know how to act around each other quite yet. And Kagome is just like, oh boy, yeah, there's two of them now. And says, yep, they're definitely related. Which was hilarious. But then, she asks for Towa's help. And she shoves Inuyasha with Towa. She shoves Inuyasha and Moroha together. So that, you know, they can break the ice, if you will. And Inuyasha does. He picks up Moroha and says, boy, you're different from when you were a baby. You sure got some muscle on you, Moroha. You know, it's his way of saying, you've really grown up, I'm proud of you. And Moroha smiles at him and rubs her nose, kind of like Inuyasha would do sometimes. And laughs. And then they're both laughing. He lets her down and just hugs her, and oh my god, it's precious. I loved it so much. Just when you think you can't love Inuyasha more, dad mode Inuyasha. It was so adorable and sweet, and I just love it so much. But yeah, then things do take a serious turn in the conversation, because he wants to let Moroha know that there wasn't a day that went by that they did not think about her and talk about her. Him and Kagome, of course. That they always try to be positive and think that they would see her again. Just trying to let her know that we love you so much. Never didn't think about you. We always wanted to get home to you. And Moroha is just overcome with emotion. She has this warm feeling. Because this is something she's never gotten to experience. Her parents' love. And she's finally feeling just how loved she really is. And she just bursts into tears and cries into Inuyasha's chest. And it's just so sweet. And he's holding her the entire time. And it's just, oh, I love it so much. And Kagome is in the background tearing up. It's just, and Towa and Setsuna too. And Setsuna grabs Towa's hand. I'm telling you, this has to be one of, if not the sweetest moment in the entire series, even counting the original Inuyasha. It was absolutely wonderful. It's exactly how I was hoping their reunion might go. They could have gone for a more comedic route of them, Inuyasha and Moroha butting heads, but no. They just went with this perfect balance of, yes, them being awkward at first, and then they just, yeah, instantly, Moroha's daddy's little girl, and it's just, it's adorable. I can't help it. It's just, it's perfect. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. But yeah, Moroha must just cry herself exhausted because the next time we see everyone, they made a little camp, and Moroha, she's so comfortable with her dad, even though she hasn't had much time with him. She's already so comfortable with him that she is sleeping in Inuyasha's lap, and he's just gazing down at her, holding her. Kagome's looking at her, patting her head, saying how much she's grown. And it's just, the family dynamic. It's exactly what I was hoping it would be. It's just, again, it's perfect. I couldn't have asked for better. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Seeing Inuyasha there with his daughter, with his little girl, his baby, and he's just holding her, looking at her with just such love in his eyes. It was so sweet. And remember how Inuyasha was at the beginning of this whole thing, of the whole series. Now Yashahime, the original, he was very, you know, just rude, tried to push everybody away, was not open with his emotions at all. But then he had Kagome and brought all of that out of him, and looks like she's continued to do that because he's still a little bit awkward with it, but he's clearly much more open with his emotions now, and I love it. And Dad Mode Inuyasha is best Inuyasha, don't at me. So, yeah. Just perfect. Adore it. Wouldn't change anything. So, yeah. But as Moroha is sleeping in her daddy's lap, it's so cute. But yeah. Kagome starts talking with Towa and Setsuna some more. And Towa actually shows Kagome pictures of her family, and she's so happy to see everyone is doing so well. She's happy that Sota has gotten married and has a daughter of his own. And she's happy that her mom and her grandfather and even Buyo are still doing well. And Kagome does something pretty funny, because she is kind of shocked to see smartphones. She never had that, remember? Because Inuyasha, I believe, took place in 1998, if I remember right. So they didn't have smartphones like we do now. And Kagome demonstrates, oh, phones that I had back then, they were flip phones. They opened, you know. And Towa knows what that is. He's like, yeah, flip phones, those things. Yeah, that's what I had. But now we have this? Cool. And Kagome is also, again, funny when she mentions that even though they've been stuck there for so long, she has not aged very much, so she still looks very pretty and her skin's all nice. Which was hilarious. Very funny. But yeah, it's adorable the way she's bonding with her nieces, and I love it. Very cute. Auntie Kagome is a lot of fun and adorable. So, very, very nice. Love it. But yeah. Meanwhile, we do see what's still going on in the outside world as well with Sesshomaru. Yeah, he is not doing well at all. Rin and Jokin do manage to find him, but he's in really rough shape. Kirinmaru still wants to declare that this is his victory, that he has won the fight. And yeah, we learn that he's hoping that since he beats Sesshomaru, he hopes Akuru will now see him as the strongest and allow him to use his pinwheel, and he can start the degenerate age. So yeah, not good. But Rin, after hearing this, foolishly comes out of the bushes in the woods and says that Sesshomaru isn't dead, that he hasn't won yet. So yeah, but Kirinmaru kind of blows it off and is like, whatever, his Haku will be gone anyway, soon enough. And then Akuru will acknowledge me as the strongest, and I will erase the Dog Demon clan. you know, his same spiel that he's been saying a lot lately. So yeah, and I will commend Rin for saying this next, even though it's very foolish of her. She says that, well, if Lord Sesshomaru can't fight, then I'll fight you. Very courageous, Rin. I will give you that, but that is also very stupid. You stand zero chance. And Kirinmaru knows this, and he's like, please, don't make me do this. I'm not gonna... No. I don't like fighting the weak and helpless. Which Rin is. I commend her bravery. I commend her bravery. But she doesn't stand a chance here. And it was very foolish of her to try. It takes a lot of guts, but it was still very foolish. But yeah, Rin still doesn't want to back down. She wants to, you know, stand up for her husband and, you know, protect him, protect her family. She even says, I'm not going to let you lay a finger on my children. You know. Again, props for courage. But yeah. Sesshomaru, meanwhile, I guess, somehow hears this and he starts to wake up. Because he ain't gonna let something happen to Rin. Sorry, not gonna happen. So even in his weakened state, he tries to get up and fight. So yeah. And he catches up, finally. Kirinmaru is almost ready to fight Rin, even though he doesn't want to, really. He catches up with the Bakusaiga, and finally, we get some information on the full scope of Kirinmaru's plan, if you will. Because he flat out asks, why do you want to do this so badly? Why do you want to bring about the degenerate age so much? Why do you need Akaru so badly? And he explains, well, you know that meteor you destroyed? Well, it's coming back. I know, because I have a version of myself in the future. Osamu Kirin. You know. That was his arm, remember? So yeah. That part of him is in the future, and of course, like with Riku, Kirinmaru can see what Osamu Kirin sees. So, yeah. He knows the comet's coming back, only this one is huge. Huge enough to wipe out the entire planet, probably. The one that Inuyasha and Sesshomaru destroyed, like right after Moroha was born and the twins, that was just a piece of it. Oh no, this one's gonna be way bigger and destroy the planet. So, what Kirinmaru wants to do is, I guess, go to the future, destroy himself, be declared the strongest. Not to save the people, which he would do in the process, but because he wants to be acknowledged as the strongest, and basically, you know, rule over everything on top of it all. So there you go. Which, honestly, is a little bit cliche, but whatever. It is what it is. So that is his plan. He wants to, yes, save everyone by destroying the comet, but he also wants to rule over everybody and be the strongest, which he has been saying since the beginning. I have to be acknowledged as the strongest. I must be the strongest. I will be the strongest. So, in a way, it's not that surprising, but the whole thing of, you know, saving people in the process, again, it is what it is. So, yeah. Meanwhile, back with Inuyasha, Kagome, Moroha, who is still asleep, on her daddy's back. He's carrying her like he used to carry Kagome. Again, adorable. Love it so much. But, yeah. They go further into Toga's tomb, because Inuyasha got an idea about the Tenseiga. You know, about how they might be able to use that to escape. Oh, and he also mentioned how he wants to really lay into Sesshomaru next time he sees him. Can't blame him. But yeah. So they go further in, and Towa actually does hear that part of the conversation about Osamu Kirin being a part of Kirinmaru. So, she knows that now. So, bad. Also, Setsuna had asked how they recognized Moroha, and it's revealed that they would sometimes see images in this lake of the Staff of Two Heads. So that's obviously connected to Jakin's weapon, and Kagome assumes that, oh, Yakin must have let us see Moroha from time to time. So yeah, and that obviously gave them motivation to stay alive and keep going and find a way out. But yeah, Inuyasha wants to use Tenseiga to basically open the gate and get out. And yeah, Towa now knows Mono-sama hidden, and that's where the episode ends. With the girls... Oh, Moroha also wakes up too. With the twins, everyone trying to figure out a way to get Tenseiga to them so that they can open the way out. Hopefully, escape. Good plan. But yeah, now they're also in a bit of a time crunch because Shomuru's on the brink of death right now. Osamu Kirin's waiting to make his move. We don't know how much longer it'll be until the comet hits. So yeah, they kind of gotta hurry this up. So let's hope they can do all this. Now, the next episode is titled The Three Princesses Escape. Please, for the love of God, don't make that mean that Inuyasha and Kagome are forced to stay behind again, because I will be furious. No. Please don't do that. Sunrise, don't do that to me. You just gave me the family reunion that I've been desperate for so long now. Please don't do that. Please, 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 please. Let them get out with them. Let them as a family. This is my ideal ending for Yashahime. Inuyasha, Kagome, Moroha, Shomaru, Towa, Setsuna. Maybe Rin, maybe Jakin. Most likely Jakin because Rin can't fight. She's very brave, but she cannot fight. She doesn't have spiritual powers or anything like Kagome does. Oh, and you know what? Let's throw in Sango Moroku as well, of course. Oh yeah, and I forgot to talk about Shippo. My bad. Because it's kind of inconsequential in the long run of things. But yeah, Shippo, we saw him too in this episode. He was actually substituting as a teacher. Because he's done with his Fox training. He got to rank 25 and hit a wall. So yeah, he was being a substitute teacher for the day. But we learned he was also still looking for Inuyasha and Kagome. And he uses his Fox magic and ends up with Takachio and Kirinmaru right there on his spinning top. And Takachio jumps onto his spinning top, saying, "Oh, this is highly advanced Fox magic. Use this to get me out of here," basically. It was pretty funny, but very inconsequential because they disappeared. So yeah. Kirinmaru was trying to get the Black Pearl back at the time again, but yeah. Inconsequential in the long scheme of things. So yeah. I'm sure we'll see Shippo again, but yeah. And as we thought, that adult form was just a trick. But anyway. Yeah. As I was saying, I really hope that the ending for the overall series is Inuyasha, Kagome, Moroha, Shomaru, Towa, Setsuna, Yakin, and maybe Rin. Sango Moroku. Let them all team up and take out Kirinmaru together. That is the ideal ending in my mind. That way, everyone gets the spotlight. The girls, as a new generation, they will fight and get their time to shine too. The families will team up and be together, united against him to get rid of him and save the world. So yeah. And I'm thinking where it's heading is they're gonna have to go to the future to maybe do that. I don't know. I have no idea. The Bone Eater's Well doesn't work anymore, so I don't know how on earth they could do that. That's the thing. How on earth are they gonna get back? Maybe through the Tree of Ages again? Like how they came back to the past? In the first season? Maybe? We'll see. I guess, but yeah. That is my ideal ending, if I had my way. So I'm hoping for the love of God that that episode title doesn't mean Inuyasha and Kagome are gonna be stuck again. I'm hoping that's not the case, but gotta wait and see. We'll know on Saturday. But yeah, things are obviously really heating up, and I'm looking forward to all of it. Let's see if any other episode can top the past two for me. Right now, these past two episodes are tied just because of the reunions. They were perfect. I like how they were written. I absolutely loved it. So, there you go. But I think that will do it for my review. Love this episode. Again, love the past two. It was everything I could have asked for everything I could have asked for as far as a Inuyasha, Kagome, and Moroha reunion could go. It was exactly what I was hoping for. It's all I could have asked for. I loved it. So, yeah. 10 out of 10 episode for me. Loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, leave a like, share around if you want. If you want to follow me on Twitter, or support the channel on Patreon, both links, as per usual, will be in the video description below. And yeah, till the next episode, let's hope things go well. I will see you guys later.